Assalamu alaikum, friends. I hope you are all doing great and having a wonderful day. Welcome to our channel. Here, you will find motivational and inspiring stories that touch your heart and mind, teach life lessons, and guide you towards success and personal growth. From tales of struggle and triumph to lessons on hard work, patience, gratitude, and resilience, our stories are designed to uplift, encourage, and inspire you to never give up. If you are new here, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, and press the bell icon so you never miss any of our life-changing stories. Join our community of dreamers, doers, and learners, and let's grow together. Night had just fallen. A slight chill hovered in the air, and somewhere far away, the barking of dogs echoed through the darkness. In a small neighborhood, where poverty had etched its marks on every crumbling wall, stood the modest home of Allah Ditta. Allah Ditta was only 20 years old, yet his face carried the fatigue of a 50-year-old man. It was a single-room house where water constantly dripped from the ceiling, reminding everyone that poverty never asks for permission before entering. Tonight, he was moving the bucket again to catch the leaking water. His mother silently observed him. "Son, aren't you tired?" she asked softly. "Mother, those who fight for life don't have the luxury to get tired," he replied. His mother gave a bitter smile. "I wish your words could become reality." Allah Ditta remained silent. He never ran from reality, but at times reality did weigh him down. He worked at a shop, but his salary was so meager that by the end of the month, even the wind would feel ashamed passing through his empty pockets. His father had passed away when he was still studying. Study? He wanted to desperately. But poverty is a wall that often crushes talent under its weight. As a child, his teacher had said, "This boy will grow up to be someone great." But time had a different lesson. You can travel far, but who travels on an empty stomach? Even that day, the cart owner had scolded him. "Allah Ditta, what are these hands and feet for? You can't even push a cart straight." He sighed as 100 rupees were deducted from his salary. Allah Ditta said nothing. Silence is the greatest strength of a poor man. One day, he listened to a sermon in the mosque. The imam said, "Allah never gives a person more than their effort, but without effort, no one receives anything. Those destined for great achievements must walk great paths." The words struck his heart, not as an arrow of pain, but as a spark of light. That night, he lay awake, staring at the sky. The moon seemed to speak to him. Can I really do nothing? Is poverty my destiny, or can I change it myself? At that moment, he made a decision. He would no longer just survive, he would start living. The next morning, he went to his boss. "I won't work here anymore," he said. The boss laughed mockingly. "And what will you do? Become a king?" "I'll start a small business of my own. I'll stand on my own feet," Allah Ditta said with determination. The boss waved him off. "Go chase your dreams then." Allah Ditta walked away. He had only 170 rupees in his pocket, but for the first time, his heart carried 1,000 rupees worth of hope. He went to the nearby old market. After hours of wandering, he bought 2 items, a small tin of oil and a polishing cloth. He began cleaning the mirrors of cars, motorcycles, and carts. People laughed at him at first, but he paid no attention. On the first day, he earned only 140 rupees. His mother said worriedly, "Son, people will laugh." He replied calmly, "Mother, their laughter doesn't fill my stomach." Tears glistened in her eyes. "May Allah protect you." Days passed. He ran, worked, and learned. 140 rupees, then 200, then 350, then 500 per day. But this was only the beginning. One day, heavy rain poured down. The market closed. Customers vanished. Work stopped. Allah Ditta looked up at the sky. Ya Allah, is this a test or punishment? Then he thought, when your hands are empty, your mind must not be. He went home, picked up a pencil and paper, and started planning his life. / What can I do? / What can I learn? / What is in demand in the market? / What can grow with my effort? After long thinking, he decided, I will make my own shining spray, affordable, high quality, and useful for common people. His mother was astonished. Son, you haven't even studied formulas. How will you do it? A can't few, he said. He learned from a local hakim, asked chemists for formulas, watched online tutorials, and went from shop to shop experimenting. 2 months of relentless work passed. Wrong formula, failure. Bad smell, failure. Bottle exploded, failure. But Allah Ditta did not give up. Finally, one day he found the perfect formula. He filled bottles, designed labels, and took them to the market. No one bought them on the first day, nor the second. By the third day, 2 bottles sold. He thought, it will take time. A week later, sales surged. Why? Because his product was affordable, high quality, and came with a free smile. Soon, he was selling 20 to 30 bottles a day. Step by step, he opened a small shop, found suppliers, found products, improved packaging, hired 3 employees. Then, the boy, with only 170 rupees, started earning 200,000 rupees per month. Money came, respect came, praise came. But he didn't change. He knew, arrogance destroys success, gratitude multiplies it. Every night, he prayed 2 rak'ahs. Ya Allah, it was not me, it was you. His work flourished. One day, he met the same shopkeeper who had mocked him. What will you do? Become a king. Now the man watched in amazement. Allah Ditta drove his own car, owned his shop and warehouse. Allah Ditta smiled, shook his hand, and said, Brother, even when circumstances change, never let your humanity change. The world is small, but Allah is great. Allah Ditta didn't just build a business, he changed lives. Trained unemployed youth for free, taught the value of hard work, motivated villages to dream big, helped the poor start small businesses. He used to say, lift one person and you lift a whole family. Lift a family and you uplift a neighborhood. Lift a neighborhood and you transform a city. His success wasn't in wealth, it was in mindset. This world doesn't belong to the powerful. It belongs to the hard-working. Not to those who quit, but to those who rise again. Above all, never be arrogant. Always be grateful. Those who are grateful are never weak. Final message. Hard work takes you where only dreams can reach. No matter how difficult the circumstances, there is always a path. Success is born in darkness, but shines in the light. Patience guarantees victory, sooner or later. A single step is the foundation of a long journey.